Hello and welcome to the Connection Connoisseur. My name is Brenda Ridgely and I am the author of Leading the Tribe, How to Create Empowering Friendship Circles. A big part of meaningful relationships is actually all about you. A big part of creating meaningful relationships and building a tribe is to put more focus on you. You are the leader of your tribe. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about putting yourself first, something that we don't do very often. Putting yourself out there in some new and exciting way. I'm sure you've all heard the sayings about our comfort zone, like, nothing grows in the comfort zone, or life begins at the end of the comfort zone. Well, it is human nature to actually seek safety and comfort, and that's okay. However, I can attest that every time something truly amazing has happened in my own life, it was the result of stepping out into a new opportunity. Stay tuned, as I'm going to be sharing advice from some recognizable names, and at the end I'm going to offer 4 of the biggest benefits you would have by trying something new. So please take a moment and just subscribe right now. Some notable and historic figures share this advice on facing fear and trying something new. Always do what you are afraid to do. That was said in 1841 by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Most recently for me, I received a challenge of sorts to compete in the Mrs. Colorado America pageant. The pageant world had never crossed my mind, and in all my years I had never even considered such a thing. Well, after my initial kind of reflex, heck no, I landed on why not. I'm so glad I did. The experience was crazy, but also so rewarding, and I grew in so many ways, and my life will just never be the same. I am grateful that I accepted the challenge. Another great quote is, "Do something every day that you don't want to do." This was said in 1897 by Mark Twain. This quote actually reminds me of a few great books, so get your pen out. Like Eat That Frog, First Things First, The Slight Edge, and The Compound Effect. The thought process behind many of these books is to build habits that get the tough to-dos out of the way and make the rest of your day better. Because you accomplish something right off the bat, you're just going to have a better day, right? Also, creating these habits and making just small adjustments in our day-to-day schedule and stepping out of our comfort zone and just little baby steps here and there throughout the day, they're going to add up over time to some big changes, and big things could happen to you because of it. I highly recommend the books, and I'm going to go ahead and put links to them in the comments below. The third quote is by Eleanor Roosevelt. "You must do the thing that you think you cannot do." And she said that in 1960. For me, this is all about stretching yourself and putting that little voice in your head that says, "I can't," on notice. You are capable and a talented individual, and you can do anything that you set your mind to. It really feels good to say, "Suck it," to your ego. You can do it. Number 4, do one thing that scares you. That was said in 1997 by Mary Schmidt. And yesterday, what comes to mind for me, I was interviewed by Holly Stearns on Ticker News, which is a worldwide live stream 24/7 access news station out of Australia. I must admit, it was quite terrifying. All I knew going into it was the time slot. I didn't know what we were going to talk about, what she was going to ask me, nothing. So once I logged into the studio feed, I was introduced and we were off to the races. Holly asked me a handful of questions about the importance of connecting with people post-pandemic. And off the cuff, I did my best, and it was a great learning experience and definitely took me out of my comfort zone. Yes, it can be a little scary to put yourself out there and try something new, something you've never done before. But here are 4 reasons why it's worth the risk. Number 1, fear takes a backseat and your sense of adventure grows. You know, one of the best and most exciting benefits of trying new things is that you overcome fear. I have heard fear described as false evidence appearing real. As you accept new experiences and practice that, fear will transform from a crippling factor to a minor speed bump. Then your adventurous self is set free. And let's face it, our adventurous selves are fun and exciting. Approaching new tasks with the spirit of adventure sets us up for success, and that helps us approach the next challenge with more confidence. Number 2, time becomes more memorable. Have you ever heard that time moves faster when you get older? Well, in part, this is because life becomes routine once you enter adulthood, and before you know it, years have passed. By trying new things regularly, time becomes marked by these unique experiences. And no matter how steady your day-to-day work life is, you have a fulfilling and exciting life. Essentially, by trying new things, you benefit from new adventures and special memories that will last a lifetime. Number 3, you'll get to know yourself better. What if the next thing you try becomes the passion of your life? The more you try, the more you'll learn about your likes and dislikes because they are unique to you. Also, as you do so, you'll figure out who you are and who you want to become. You'll learn something new because you're putting yourself in a new situation. Number 4, creativity and brain power will be stimulated. Maybe this is the best benefit of trying new things that can actually increase your creative capacity. Every single time you put yourself into a new situation, you force your brain to quickly understand a unique set of circumstances, process how to handle those circumstances, and develop a new set of skills. In other words, you're training your brain to creatively solve every time you try something new. There you have it. Go out there and do something crazy. Something that scares you just a little bit and makes you feel alive. Maybe it's jumping off a cliff, or maybe it's just getting out into the world to meet new people. It doesn't matter. Baby steps or big leaps. You never know what doing something completely new will bring into your life. Until next time, when 3 or more gather, we are tribe.